Well, good morning. So down there is where I camped last night. It was a very good night. I slept really well. Beautiful camp spot. I've stayed there about 4 years ago, actually, when I was here the first time and my hike got abruptly ended because my tent got destroyed in a storm. Now I have a new tent and I hope it will stand the Irish wind. I'm here on the Sheepshead Way, on the Sheepshead Peninsula in the southwest of Ireland, and I'm going to hike for 3 weeks in this area, not only on the Sheepshead Peninsula, but also on the other peninsulas all the way up to Dingle, probably. I have nothing planned out yet. I will just go with the flow, with the weather, and see where it's beautiful, where I want to stay, where I want to hike. And right now I'm starting here with the Sheepshead Way. And this is the direction. I can remember from last time that this mountain is very strenuous. Let's go.
So I set out on my summer hike. Unlike last year, when I followed a marked trail along the GR11, I would be embarking on an improvised, self-planned tour over the next few weeks. So what could be better than starting such an uncertain hike in a place you already know? I had really liked the Sheepshead 4 years ago. It juts out into the Atlantic like a needle, and it takes about 3 days to hike around it. Most of the time, you're walking along a ridge that slopes down toward the sea on both sides. This offers magnificent views of the open sea and the Bantry Bay. The last time I was here was in winter, and although I had enjoyed sunshine on Sheepshead back then, it was a completely different experience in summer weather, with its own unique challenges.
Well, it's extremely hot today, 26 degrees, and luckily there's a slight breeze. I ran out of water, badly, so basically right after breakfast, like 2 hours after breakfast, because the stream that I wanted to fetch water from was dry, probably because of the good weather over the last weeks. But that's not something that I had on my agenda in Ireland, that creeks run dry. But luckily I met a lovely couple from the UK on a parking lot, and they gave me 2.5 liters of water from their reservoir, and that was my rescue. And now I still have 1 liter. I already drank 1.5 liters, and I think I will make it to the next stream, which is in 3 kilometers. And if that's dry too, I have to hike on. But the next one after that, it's definitely not dry because it has a waterfall. And I've been there before, and it's a big one, and this is not going to run dry. right, just as I was going into the tent, it starts raining. I already got 3 new ticks on my pants and my socks. That's so crazy. I don't like it at all, but hey, it's been an amazing day. I've seen so many great things.
The next day greeted me with perfect weather once again. The rain had stopped, the sun was shining brightly, and I enjoyed my perfect campsite with its wonderful view.
This is so nice. You can spot my tent in the background. I've decided to start really slow today. I only want to hike a few kilometers to the Lighthouse and to the lake that is by the Lighthouse. It's probably only about 4 kilometers, so I will just enjoy the sun and hike on maybe in the afternoon or something like that. This would be the absolute paradise if it weren't for the ticks. Nasty critters. So many of them. I think I already pulled off, I don't know, 30 ticks from my pants, and yesterday I had the first one attached to my skin. So yeah, that sucks obviously, but other than that, it's absolute paradise here.
But as it is so often the case, the weather changed suddenly. Clouds and fog rolled in and it began to rain lightly. So I set off for the lighthouse at noon after all. I had been here 4 years ago and it was cloudy then too, though the visibility was much better. But the fog had its own unique mystical charm.
Not the best view today.